Hello students, welcome to today's class. Today we are going to discuss one of the most important chapter which is called the arithmetic progression, or what simply we can say as AP. The short form of this chapter is this arithmetic progression is AP. तो आज हम AP के बारे में डिस्कस करना चाह रहे हैं, arithmetic progression detail. So try to hold your pen, notebooks and try to note down the formula what I am just discussing in between. Actually, what is arithmetic progression? For that, to explain this, let me give some examples. Suppose 2, 4, 6, 8. This is a set of numbers. Second is 5, 10, 15, 20. Second set of numbers. Third, if I write 10, 8, 6, 4. Do you observe any special pattern? Does they follow any pattern? Any different pattern? Yes, I do. 2, 4, 6, 8. There is a gap of only 2. So definitely there is a different pattern. एक pattern के हिसाब से कैसे 2, 4, 6, 8 gap of only 2. Second series, yes, 5, 10, 15, 20. So there is a gap of only 5 till the last 10, 8, 6, 4. This also maintain a definite pattern, but here an increasing order, here also an increasing order, but here is decreasing order, but maintain a particular pattern. This maintenance of particular pattern in this chapter, it is called a sequence. What is this? What I can say, this is a sequence. So what is a sequence? Sequence is nothing but a set of numbers maintaining some definite pattern. And if you find the gap, see the gap, 4 minus 2, 2, 6 minus 4, 2, 8 minus 6, 2 only, and these are also 2, right? So this is called a sequence. And if you notice, there is a fixed number, the gap is only a fixed number. Two different numbers, if I subtract, I'll get one fixed number. 4 minus 2, 2, 6 minus 4, 2, 8 minus 6, 2 only. Then here the gap is only 2. There is a difference of 2. So what is the fixed number? 2. In the second series, 10 minus 5, 2, 15 minus 10, sorry, 10 minus 5, 5, 15 minus 10, 5, 20 minus 15, 5 only. So what is the fixed difference? The fixed difference is 5. In this case, 8 minus 10, minus 2, 6 minus 8, minus 2, 4 minus 6, minus 2. So here, there is a gap of the difference is fixed number is minus 2. So what do you notice? If there is a fixed number between two set of numbers or between two consecutive numbers, consecutive number के बीच में अगर difference same रहा, then these are called, this sequence is in AP. What I can say. Confirm, I think, clear? तो AP में है ये sequence. How to find? To find is the gap, check the difference. If difference is equal, then definitely this series or this sequence is in my AP, arithmetic progression. So what is arithmetic progression? It is a progression, it is a series or it is a sequence where the difference between the two consecutive terms remains same, equal. And that difference, that fixed number is called the common difference. Now let's go in detail about the terms, different things. Now let me now just explain about the terms of the AP. So what are the terms of AP? अभी AP के terms क्या क्या है? Without which we can't do the problem even. What are the terms of AP? So this is my first term. ये तो फर्स्ट प्लेस वैल्यू इसका फर्स्ट है, इसका प्लेस वैल्यू फर्स्ट, इसका सेकंड, इसका थर्ड, इसका फोर्थ. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड अ टर्म. ईच वन इज कॉल्ड अ टर्म. क्या है? टर्म. फर्स्ट टर्म, सेकंड टर्म, थर्ड टर्म, फोर्थ टर्म एंड सो ऑन. एंड द लास्ट वन व्हाट वी कैन से, द लास्ट वन इज वी कैन से एज AN, मीन्स द nth टर्म. फर्स्ट टर्म, सेकंड टर्म, थर्ड टर्म, फोर्थ टर्म, nth टर्म. द लास्ट वन इज nth टर्म. First term, what is the first term? 5. First term, sorry, second term 10, third term 15, fourth term 20, and nth term, last one is. First term is 10, second term is 8, third term is 6, fourth term is 4. Now, how to denote? This is my A1. First term is we denote as A1. second term A2, third term A3, fourth term A4 and so on. Again A1, A2, A3, A4 and so on. This one also A1, A2, A3, A4 like this, right? So if I write in the first series, if first series may say what is my A4, what is my fourth term? My fourth term is A4, which is equals to 8. So can I write A4 is equals to 8 because this is in the fourth place, first, second, third, fourth. So my fourth term is 8. That means I can write A4 is equals to 8. Tell me what is my third term? My third term is first, second, third. So what I can write? A3 is equals to 6. Third term is equals to 6. If I want to write for the second series, what is my third term? First term, second term, third term. So A3 is equals to 15. A4, fourth term is 20. So I can write A4 is equals to 20. Understood what are the terms? If it is in the first place, it is first term, second term, third term, and we usually denote as A1, A2, A3, A4 like this. Okay. Now, after the first term, this first term is over, terms over. I think terms over, first, second, third, fourth, A1, A2, A3, A4, A5 like this. Now, the first is over, first term over, means terms over. Second is, we have to find what is the difference, common difference. The second most important term is the common difference. This plays a very important role, especially in this AP. Second term. To explain second term, let me do from this one only. Let me find what is the common difference. Now, if you see, look at here. In this case, or let me take one more. 10, 20, 30, 40 and so on. As I told you, this is the first term, second term, third term, fourth term, right? Now, if I find what is my A2 minus A1, means second term minus first term. Second term is 20, first term is 10. 20 minus 10 is your 10. If I want to find what is my A3 minus A2, A3 is what? A1, A2, A3. 30 minus A2 is 20. 30 minus 20 is equals to again 10. Now, if I want to find what is my A4 minus A3, A4 is 40 minus 30 is equals to 10 only. So actually what I am doing, I am finding the difference. हम difference find कर रहे हैं consecutive terms से, जैसे कि second minus first, third minus second, fourth minus. So what I am getting? I am getting that common difference remains equal. Common difference equal means the difference, this difference is equal, and this is known as the common difference. What is that? Common difference. And this common difference we write as a D. So D stands for the common difference. So what is D? D stands for the common difference. How to find? We can find A2 minus A1, we can find A3 minus A2, we can find A4 minus A3 also. And if it is given in AP, then we can find it is a A2 minus A1, that is the common formula. Common difference over? Now. So the first term is over, common difference is over. First term, common difference. And the next is your nth term. So first term is over, term over, common difference over. Next is your nth term. Nth term. An stands for the nth term. What is this? Nth term. We can write as An. An is equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. A most important formula. This is most important formula, without which we can't do the problems. Most important, that is. And this An is equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. And from here we can find any number of terms. Any terms we can find from this. First term, second term, third term, 10th term, 20th term, 50th term, whatever the terms we can find by using only this formula. Therefore, I am telling this is very, very important. Try to remember. How? Let's see. If I want to find the first term, all the formula I'll get all the formula. First, second, third, fourth, all. A1 is equals to, means n becomes 1 because I am finding my first term. So what I'm finding? First term. Therefore n becomes 1. अगर first term find करना तो n की place में तो 1 लिखना. First term a plus n is your 1. So 1 minus 1 into d. So this gives me a. Because 1 minus 1 0, 0 into d is your 0 specially. So what I got? A first term is your a. My first term is a. Now if I find the second term is a2. Second term is equals to again a plus n minus 1. N is your 2 because I am finding the second term. 2 minus 1 into d, that is a plus 2 minus 1 1 into d. So my second term I got a plus d. What was my first term? A. What I got the second term? A plus d. Similarly, if I find the third term, a plus again 3 minus 1 into d, that is a plus 3 minus 1 2 into d, 2d. If I want to find a4, that is a plus 4 minus 1 into d, that is a plus 4 minus 1 3 into d, 3d. Similarly, we can find any number of terms. a1 is your a, a2 is a plus d, a3 is a plus 2d, a4 is a plus 3d. Now you tell me if I want to find fifth term a5, a plus 4d. If anyone wants to find a 10th term a10, a10 is equals to a plus 9d, a11 is equals to a plus 10d, a20 is equals to a plus 19d. Just reduce one number, एक reduce कर दो. जैसे कि 4 था या 3 है a plus 3d, 3 था या 2 है a plus 2d. So these are the terms how to find. If I want to find the 30th term, means a30 is equals to a plus 29d. Like this we can find the series. And this if I want to write, what is my first term? My first term is a, second term is a plus d, third term is a plus 2d, fourth term is a plus 3d, and so on. This is called the general term of the AP. What is this? The general term of the AP. In the question, if he ask find the AP, means you have to find this one. This series you have to find. Find the AP means you have to find first term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term, like this you have to find. So whenever he is asking determine the AP or find the AP, means you have to find this one. Which one? This is, therefore this is called the general terms of AP. इसको बोलते हैं general term of the AP. AP का ये general term है. First term. Now you tell me what is the symbol for the first term? First term is A. Always try to write first term is A. And what the mathematical symbol later what we are using for the common difference? That is your D. So first term A, common difference is D, and D formula is A2 minus A1. These two you must remember, and this formula will help you to find any number of terms. Okay, first term, common difference. Clear? Next two. After this, next is your sum of the nth term of the AP. After this, we'll do some numerical problems. Okay, first let's do some numerical problems, then we'll go for the find the first term, find the first term and the common difference, from the AP, So what to find? Very simple. You have to find the first term and common difference. As I told you, your first term is A. So first term को क्या लिखना? A. So your A is 15. Very simple, clearly visible. This is the first term. So A is equals 15 over. And D is, the D formula is second term minus first term. Simply use this formula. Don't write A3 minus A2, A4 minus A3. Why? Because I am not checking that this is AP. हम ये check नहीं करेंगे AP because it is given from the AP. It is given that this is an AP. So if it is given that this is an AP, for the D, only use this formula. A2 minus A. Finish. A2 minus A1. So this can be calculated by using A2 minus A1. D can be calculated. So what is your A2? My A2 is 18 and my A1 is 15. Very simple, over 3. The first term is 15. Common difference is 3 over. Now let's do the next question. Now if it is given, find the first term and the this over. How to find A, how to find D. But if it is given, first term is given, common difference is given, and is asking to find next few terms. Suppose if it is given, suppose 5, 7, 9, 11. Find the first term common difference from the AP, common difference, and find the next two terms. Next two terms. What is asking? He is asking find the first term common difference as well as next two terms. Next two terms means what? First term, second term, third term, fourth term. So you have to find fifth term and sixth term also. So what is your A? As usual, first term is your 5. D formula, I told you, this is in AP. He has given D is equals to A2 minus A1. What is my A2? My A2 is 7 minus 5, that is your 2. So first term over, common difference over. But he is asking not the next two terms. So what are the next two terms? First, second, third, fourth term he has given. Next term means your fourth term. Fourth term is what is the formula? A plus 3D. Directly I am using the formula. Just before I told you. A4 is equals to A plus 3D. What is my A? My A is 5 plus 3 into what is my D? My D is 2. So 5 plus 3 2 is 6, that is 11. So the fourth term is 11. Again, fifth term, because two terms is asking. Next two terms. Fifth term, you tell me the formula. What is the formula? A plus 4D. My A is, what is A? 5 plus 4 into D is 2. So 5 plus 4 to 8, that is your 13. So these two are the next two terms of the AP. Understood how to find the next terms? First term, common difference, and what other term is asking, you can find. This is one type of question. Next, let me check. Suppose it is given that you check whether the sequence is in AP or not. So what to check? Whether the sequence is AP or not. If check, question is check whether the given sequence is in AP or not. I have to check. What to check? The sequence is in AP or not. Suppose let me take one sequence. The sequence is 18, 14, 10, 6. Suppose this is given one sequence, one series is given. This series you have to check whether this series is in AP or not. If this is in AP, then we can find the any terms. Okay. How to check? Very simple. You just find the common difference. Whenever you are checking, अगर आप कभी भी चेक कर रहे हो तो फाइंड करना क्या? डिफरेंस फाइंड करो. Conjugative difference. Conjugative difference means I have to find A2 minus A1 first. Second term minus first term. 14 minus 18, I got minus 4. Again A3 minus A2, that is 10 minus 14. Again I got minus 4. A4 minus A3, that is 6 minus 10. Do notice what I got? I got the difference equal. See the difference. My difference equal, that means my common difference is same, and hence this sequence is in AP. So what write? Since A2 minus A1 is equals to A3 minus A2 is equals to A4 minus A3. Therefore, this is in AP. This is in AP. Very simple. If he is asking to check whether the given sequence is in AP or not, this is the method. Find the conjugative differences. Conjugate difference remains equal. This is in AP. If the difference is not equal, that series will never be in AP. Okay. Now let me add a few one additional questions here. Again, find the next term. Find the next two terms. If he's asking, find the next two terms. If this is an AP, he's asking if this is an AP, find the next two terms. Next two terms means which term to find? A1 is given, A2 is given, A3 is given, A4. Four terms is given. Next two terms means I must find A5, A6. Yes, A5. But what is A5? A5 is A plus 4D. A plus 4D. What is my A and what is my D? Check it. What is my A? My A is 18. A first term is 18 plus 4 into what is my D? My D is, this is my D. Become my difference equal. So my D is minus 4. So 18 minus 4, 4 is 16. That is your 2. Got it? The next term is 2. Now A6th, A plus 5D. A6 is A plus 5D. A plus 5D. What is my A? My A is 18 plus 5 into D. My D is minus 4. So 18 minus 5 4 is 20. That is your minus 2. So these are the next two terms of the AP. So how to check? Clear? Find the common difference. It is, if it okay, then it is the AP. If he asks, I'm telling you, if he asks find the next three terms, then after these three terms, just put the formula, get the answer. That's all. Now let's start the next question. Next different type of question. So we got the three different types of numericals. One is, if in the series he has given the series and is asking write the first term common difference, we can write first term is your common difference D. From that we can write. Second is, if it is given the first term and common difference and is asking find the next three terms, that also. Suppose find the fourth and fifth term. Find the fourth or and 14th term of the AP whose, find the fourth and 14th term of the AP whose A is equals to 2 and D is equals to 5. So what is given? You have to find the fourth term and 14th term. But he is given, what is given? A and D is given. So this will help you to do the problem. The first term is given 2 and the common difference is given 5. So this will help me out to do the problem what is asking. So first let me find A4. As you know, A4 is what? Nothing. A4 we can write A4 is equals to, just put the formula A plus 3D. What is the formula? A plus 3D. But how do you get it? If you want to write, you can write better like this, because my AN formula is, let me remind you, AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. This AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. But this gives me the formula what I had written, A plus 3D. 4 minus 1, 3D. So directly you can write this one also. A4 is equals to A plus 3D is equals to A plus, but what is your A? A is given. A is 2 plus 3 into D is also given 5. So this will help me to do the problem. 3 5 are 15. That means if A is 2, D is 5, my fourth term will be 17. What is the fourth term? 17. Similarly, I can find what is the 14th term. 14th term. Just put the formula, that's all. Put the formula, get the answer. 14th term, A14 is equals to A plus 13D. What is my A? My A is 2 plus 13 into D is 5. So 2 plus 13 5 is 65, that is 67. So the fourth term is 17 and the 14th term is 67. I hope understanding this type of questions. Next, let's do few numericals. Still, if suppose given that find the 31st term. What to find? Find the 31st term of AP where the AP is 2, 6, 10. This is an AP. From this AP, which term to find? 31st term I have to find. Very simple. For 31st term, for finding any term, two things required. One is A and the second is D. Very simple. If you are finding any term 30, 50, 60, 70, whatever, these two are required. What is my A is 2? First term is 2. What is the T formula is A2 minus A1. A2 minus A1, that is 6 minus 2, which is 4. Now this term I have to find 31st term. Means A31 is equals to A plus 30D. A is 2 plus 30 into D is 4. That is 2 plus 34 is 120. The answer becomes 122. This is my 31st term. Clear? How to find this 31st term? Okay. Now let's solve next type of questions. Few numericals if you are getting, then you can do this kind of questions. Next is find the AP. Find the AP whose first term is 2 and the common difference is 3. Suppose this is given. In this case, he has given the first term and common difference. What is asking to find? Determine the AP. Find the AP. Find the AP means what, right? First term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term. I told you the general term A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, that's all. Now find the AP whose first term is given. First term is already given, means my A1 is given, that is 2 only. A1 and A both are equal. Now second term formula is A plus D. What is your A? A is 3, D is over second term. Now third term, put the formula, get the answer, that's all. Put the formula, get the answer. A plus 2D, that is 2 plus 2 into D, that is 2 plus 2 3 are 6, that is 8. A4, A plus 3D, that is 2 plus 3 into D, 2 plus 3 3 are 9, that is 11. Therefore the AP is, what is my AP? First term is 2, second term is 5, third term is 8, fourth term is 11, and so on. So I got the AP. I think you got it. Find the AP means what? First, second, third, fourth, all the terms you have tried. That is your AP. Now let me discuss one more problems. Not one. Let's discuss the next question. I hope you are getting. If check, the question is check whether check whether 120 is a term of the AP or not. आपको चेक करना 120 ये जो AP का वन टर्म एक 120 एक टर्म है या नहीं. Suppose this is the AP given. This is the given AP. But what I have to check? I have to check this is a term of the AP or not. AP का ये एक term है या नहीं check करना. How to check? Very simple. First is your A is your 5. D, as I told you, D is A2 minus A1. That is 10 minus 5, which is 5. AD हो गया. Check whether 120 is a term of the AP or not. I have to check. Term of the AP means I have to find n. अगर ये मुझे चेक करना कि ये एक टर्म है या नहीं, तो आपको चेक करना n की वैल्यू फाइंड करना. एंड वट एवर इज गिवन दैट यू विल टेक एज ए एन. यहाँ जो भी दिया उसको आप ए एन लेना. 120 दैट इज द nth टर्म. सो वट एवर इज गिवन दैट यू विल टेक एज nth टर्म. A D nth term is given, but you are to find what is n. Means which term is 120. Check whether 120 is a term. आपको चेक करना है ये 20 ये 120 इसका एक टर्म है या नहीं. अगर इसको कंटिन्यू करें तो ये 120 इसके अंदर आ रहा है या नहीं रहा चेक करना. फॉर चेकिंग दैट मीन्स यू आर चेकिंग वेदर दिस इज अ टर्म और नॉट. दैट मीन्स यू आर फाइंडिंग n वैल्यू फाइंड करना. All these are I think in one formula. What is that formula? The formula is this one. An is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. Apply this formula. What is your an? My an is given 120. What is a? A is 5 plus n. I have to find minus 1 into d. What is my d? D is 5. D is 5. So 120 is equals to 5 plus 5 into 5n. 5 ones are 5. So 120. This plus 5 minus 5 cancel. 5 1. N is equals to 120 divided by 5. 120 divided by 5 means if I divide, I'll get n is equals to 5 2s are 5. 24. Yes. This 120 is a term of this series because I got n value 24. That means if I go on writing like this, my 24th term will be definitely is 120. अगर ऐसे ही हम कंटिन्यू करते then 24th term will be definitely my 120. So this is the way how to check whether this is a term of the series or not. In the next video, we'll do few more numericals which are most important along with the sum of the nth term. One last formula is there. After which we start the exercise.